guys, just got out the shower doing a little morning skincare. I like to put sunscreen on and a moisturizer, but I ran out of my moisturizer and I'm literally on the last leg of my sunscreen, so I need to restock. But I'm just about to start on my makeup. I like to do my base makeup and then do my edges. But today is Mother's Day, so of course we're going to be celebrating my mom today. We got her gifts, flour, and a cake. And we're also heading to church this morning because my mom is a P31. She is a woman of God, okay? This morning I literally woke up and had to fight, okay, to get up out of bed and just be like motivated. That's why I just play worship in the morning to just like combat any negative thought that could be trying to tamper the day before it's even started, because that's how the devil works. But I'm really excited about today, praying that we can celebrate my mom the way she needs to be and deserves to be celebrated, because my mom specifically is literally like my rock. She's come and I don't know, just been literally everything I needed, sent from heaven, I feel. I am about 5'6", 5'5", but I have longer legs just the way I'm proportioned. I actually also got that from my mom, when my mom has long legs as well. So I love wearing longer dresses during the summertime with shorter sleeves, because the long leg girlies know that it is a hassle sometimes just finding long dresses. So I was so excited when I found this one at the thrift. So I'm gonna pop this on and then we're gonna get to accessorizing. I had, I think, some pearl details like this one my mom actually got me, and I'm gonna do this one as well. It has a little pocket, which I think is really cute. Found another pearl. I think this choker is really cute. It's just literally a normal like link chain one, but I feel like it could add a little something. So we're gonna pop this on. Yeah, I love that. I think that adds just the right amount of a little something, Are the shoes that I was planning to wear as well. My mommy actually got me these. That's why I wanted to wear them today specifically.
Like a white, something white that would look cute. Okay, yeah, that'll look nice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's cute. Okay, I'm gonna catch your toes.
Okay, my mom's breakfast is now fixed. Now we're gonna finish the rest of our makeup. Makeup is complete. It's time to pick the purse. I have two of these like same purses from Shein. They're my favorite for just church, so I'm gonna go with this cream one because it matches perfectly. And I already showed you the shoes I'm gonna be wearing, but I like to bring an extra pair of flats because first of all, you just never know how long you're gonna be out after church, but also they just help my feet. I don't know, but I like to just slip a pair in my purse. These are also from Shein. And I actually have been coming across a conundrum with my Bible because I need to purchase a proper Bible bag. So for now, I'm just going to pop my Bible into one of the cases that I already have. Probably this pink and white striped one, just because it's the best looking one I have. It's all in the air right now, but this is the full look with the bag. I'm going to put on some oil. This is a beauty supply oil. It's a very famous one for its kind of heinous name. I won't say it, but I like combining this with Fireside Flurries by Bath & Body Works. I've been doing this combo a lot recently and getting lots of compliments, so I'm going to do that and then probably do a tiny little spritz of some type of Sabrina Carpenter or like proper bottle perfume, just to make sure that I have all my bases covered.
Portraits of motherhood in scripture. We can see the picture of the mother of Moses who cared so much for her son, and she broke the law, ordered that he would live a life of faith to lead his people to deliverance. See, the James and John, who loved her boys so much. She wanted them to sit at the side of Jesus in the heavenly kingdom. Love for Hannah, who prayed so earnestly for a son. She said, if you give me a son, I'll give him back to you.
Just got out of service and we took some Mother's Day photos.
Like and subscribe button to make sure you know you're enjoying the content.
Please, but all of us cried so terribly in the service. They had people come up to like talk about stuff that their mother's done that none of us could get up there. We were gonna sob terribly. Our mom has done so much, but we're about to go outside and take some pictures for my mom. Single solo shots, because that's important to take solo shots of your mom. But happy Sunday, happy Mother's Day! And these shoes, the wedges are very comfortable. Likes to do kind of household, I don't know, renovations and stuff, and she wanted to put this bed up in this room, so that was part of her Mother's Day present, along with of course getting her physical gifts, was helping out with this bed, because this bed has been needing to be up for the past couple months, and we just put it up. But we're now about to eat. I think it's like 2 p.m. I have not taken my post-church nap, so y'all should be so proud of me, because I usually will be in my bed like sleep. Guys, we're gonna try to make a seafood boil in the crock pot, and my little sister usually does the roux. Crock pot seafood boil came out well. That's all I took. Amen. So cute.
And then they canceled it. So
extra, but I most definitely do keep a can of wipes in my room. Like, I have to always keep some type of disinfectant in my room, because you never know when you sit down to do something and you have a space in your room that's not clean. Like, I just put out this little desk and there is a random stain on it, and I'm like, absolutely not. Like, we have to clean you up. Like, I don't know, keeping little wet wipes and stuff in my room has helped me just be a better steward of my space by so far. I'm going to get to cleaning a little bit later, just because I have designated cleaning days, and today just so happens to be one of them. But we're going to get into the Bible first, because I have not read the word. And just because I go to church and listen to sermons on Sundays does not mean that there's not another message waiting for me in my Bible. I always like to go back and make sure that I'm getting into the word. This is just a lesson that I've learned personally, that I am not myself when I'm not in the word. You know, Snickers, you're not yourself when you're hungry. I'm not myself when I'm not in the word. And when I say in the word, it doesn't just mean literally reading it. It means reading it and digesting it, because I feel like lately I really have been falling off with just digesting the word, because I've been digesting so many homework assignments and work related things and just life related things, that like when it comes to reading the word, I'm like, okay, yeah, thank you Lord for that, and I'm not sitting and soaking in the word. So I really want to make sure I do that today.
favorite way to end Bible time is to turn on some worship. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on worship, meditate with what I just read, and get to cleaning my room because like I said, I have designated cleaning days and today just so happens to be one of them. So let's get to cleaning. Stop mouthing words at each other. Chinese food.
There, we could find possibly, it may be where we're looking,
100
men that would actually agree to get out there to fight a gorilla.
Yeah, what?
He said, I'm saying, what you gonna win?
Yeah, like why are we fighting?
Yeah, like, are we?
So you gonna fight the gorilla with brass knuckles? We're about to turn on season 2 of Weak Class Hero. We watched or rewatched, or I watched kinda, the first season yesterday. And now we're starting the second season. We're on episode 3. Yeah, okay. And then I'm also doing some editing down here, so I'm scared. Okay, it's literally like 2.5 hours later and I'm about to take off my makeup, but I'm still editing a video. I ended up just doing a rough cut of it. Also, these are my favorite makeup wipes. My older sister ordered these in bulk, but they're from 𝚊𝚗𝓕.com. I don't know, child, they work really, really well. But I ended up just doing a rough cut of the video. That's been the quickest way to edit if you are a content creator that I found by far, is just to edit your videos just basically all the way through with no audio or text. My cat just opened the door. Going out now. But just edit the video all the way through with no audio or text, and I promise you editing is going to be so much quicker and faster. It's been my favorite hack. But while I was editing, I was thinking about like content and talking to my mom about Bible studies and things of that nature, and I'm just really blessed to have a community that I can soundboard off of and figure out ideas. And the more I talk to my community and God about my ideas, the more he just tells me that I can go simpler. Like, I do not have to do all the glitz and the glam, even though it's fun to do crazy intros. It's fun to do, you know, a different profile picture a week or whatever the case may be. Simply, like, put less is more. And so I'm learning that in my very own way. And sometimes I'm like, dang God, like, did you just shoot down an idea? And he's like, girl, nobody cares about all that glitz and glam. They need to get the word. They need to get some edifying content. Get it out. It don't even matter if you don't have the intro you don't like, if you don't have the outro and all the effects you want. Get the content out, because people are literally in a content drought for good and edifying content, like without all the cussing and the rubber. Like, just get the content out, girl, at this point. As long as it is presentable and God pleasing and, you know, put together, it does not matter about all the extra stuff that we as individuals are thinking we must have to work to go viral for da-da-da. It just needs to reach the people that God needs it to reach, and that's literally it. But with that being said, I am just so blessed to be able to have time like the end of the semester and summertime to sit and talk to God about things perhaps that I've gotten wrong with just either content creation or just thinking about things in life. Because I feel like when you're on the go all the time, it is so easy to get distracted and to overcomplicate things that are actually really simple. And so as we reach the end of this vlog, I just pray that if you feel like you're overcomplicating things in your life, if you feel like you're overthinking things in life, that you really just go to God and say, God, I feel like I'm making things harder than I need to be. Can you simplify them? But also really ask God to protect your heart and to soften the blow if and when he tells you that, girl, it's just you be doing the most. Because sometimes it's literally like we be doing the most, we be thinking up all these crazy worst, like, you know, worst scenarios in our mind, and God's like, I already got it. Please stop worrying about those small details that I promise you nobody's worried about. But I hope all that made sense. Sometimes I just be yapping, but me and the Lord be talking about a lot of interesting things. But it is currently now 10:23, and I feel like I've yapped y'all's ear off enough for today. I hope you guys enjoyed spending a day with me. I did a little poll on my community board, and I think at the moment 75% of y'all said daily vlogs. I never do daily vlogs. Like, I can't even tell you how many daily vlogs I've done in the past month. I just don't ever do daily vlogs. So it's really interesting that y'all were like, daily vlogs, all 80 y'all that took the poll, even though there's 600 or something of y'all. Please do my polls. I just be trying to see what y'all want so I can make content that is still God like glorying, edifying, and uplifting, but it's also content that you specifically would like to see. So I'm filling in that content gap. But I've yapped y'all's ear off enough, so I'm gonna go back downstairs, finish watching the show with my family because they're still watching the show even though it's 10 p.m. We binge watchers when it comes to shows, okay? But we're fellowshipping, having good conversations nonetheless. But I want to thank y'all so much for watching, so much for opening up another page of this little diary of mine, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.